seem to get the angle. No, this way. Revert like that. Gotta get the line. There you go. There you go. Look at that. Get it. Get it. Hey, get it. Yeah. Oh, yeah. All right. All right. That's one side. One side down. Hey, good morning. Lesson learned. Bring a mirror off grid. You ever move off grid, you're gonna need a mirror. You're gonna have to do a live stream to actually shave. I gotta go to town today. I'm trying to clean up a little bit. Hold on. Ah, you got it, but it's reversed. No. Oh, hold on. Oh, almost took it out. Almost took it out. All right, there you go. There you go. There you go. Get it. Get it, baby. Uh-huh. Almost. Almost. There we go. There we go. There we go. You're getting good to me. All right. Dang it, that's probably close enough. Good morning, everybody. How y'all doing this morning? Y'all got your coffee? Get that right there. Don't want to scare nobody in town. Oh my God! It's a brown man in the mountains! Good morning, everybody. Whew. All right. I can't do the mustache. That's going to be too difficult. Way too difficult. Good morning. What am I doing today? I haven't figured out yet. I'm going to do like lessons learned, maybe a little risk management, what I got to work on today. Say good morning to people, then get going. Hey, who is that? Prince Jam? Good morning, Prince Jam. Let's go. I want to go, but I can't go. I'm tired, Prince Jam. Whew, I'm exhausted. I didn't sleep last night. Not much. This carpal tunnel syndrome is still jacking me up. The wind was kicking in. Got a lot of stuff to do today. I'm convinced I'm pushing myself, or I'm pushing this carpal tunnel thing too hard. I planted most of yesterday. Started working on the shower. Actually worked on the water condensator back there. You know what? This is too bright. I can't even see the screen. I'm gonna have to let me move to the shade. Hold on. And so got a lot done yesterday, but of course I paid the price. So turn this. I'm gonna try to take y'all to the shade. Hold on. So we go to the shade. Go to the shade. Take me to the river. Wash me off. Cause I'm off grid. And the shower ain't done. Oh, look at that. Damn it. Good Lord have mercy. Now that's black. All right, hold on. Let me see. I'm in the shade. I feel better. I can feel the cool air, but I can't. I guess y'all just see like a shadow. Oh, if I lean back. Oh, no. There you go. All right. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. Hold on. Let me try to shift around a little bit. I almost went to Mexico yesterday. Y'all see that? You got to be careful around here. GPS do not give two damns about Mexico, people. It don't give two damn. Like I was out looking for fresh fruits and vegetables, which is actually going to have to go high up on the risk management. I think part of the reason the carpal tunnel is not healing how it should is because I'm not eating good. I'm eating a lot of dried stuff. I need some fresh fruits and vegetables in my life, and I went to go look for them. And GPS is just it's not racist. It's fruit and vegetable list. It wanted to send me to Mexico. And you got to be careful around here, people, because if you ain't, I'm like, I don't know the name of the towns. There's a town, Guadalajara. Okay, I'm going to go to Guadalajara. They got a fresh market. I'm going down there. And I'm driving and I'm seeing signs for land entryway, port of entry, land something, whatever. And it's getting desert. And I'm seeing like guard stations and trucks and stuff. And I'm like, whoa, wait a minute. This look like Washington, D.C. again. Hell no, I ain't going down this. GPS almost sent me to Mexico 2 or 3 times, and I realized that they want you to go over there so you can't come back. I think that's one of the political things. If they can send us over there, then we ain't got. Listen, I'd love to be in Mexico. It ain't about being in Mexico. I think if you go to Mexico, you want to have a plan. I want to plan to go to Mexico. I don't want to just show up there. I don't have a passport, driver's license. They got no money or nothing. Well, I tell you what, the Democrats and Republicans will be celebrating. We done got rid of that Negro. All right, let me stop. Let me find a light for y'all. Hold on. I don't yell too loud. Guess who woke me up this morning? Guess who? Guess who woke me up this morning? Lord, I'm about to lose my hat. There was a whole bunch of them. They woke me up. This was the first time I heard them. I'm going to try to turn around. I might have to put y'all in my lap. I don't know what else to do. Hold on. They was making a bunch of noise this morning. Woke me up. Trying to get my sleep because I couldn't sleep last night. And they just wouldn't shut up. It was kind of like politicians. They wouldn't shut up. Oh, how does that work? Does that work? Nope. Dang, still black as hell. If I go this way? No. Go this way? Look at the desert is racist. Why is it making me black? Hold on. There we go. There you go. It's making me too black. Hold on. I'm not that black. I'm mocha, damn it. There we go. Woo. Oh, there we go. Yep, got Petunia. Look at Petunia. Y'all see Petunia? Dang, I'm still dark. Y'all see Petunia in the background? That car has saved my life a couple times. Yeah. All right, people. I don't know what I'm going to do. Oh, no, there we go. There we go. Hold on. There we go. There go that mocha need. There you go. There you go. You can see the shave. Y'all see the shave? If y'all missed my shave, it's important in your day to go watch the beginning of the video. I was showing people how to shave. All right, here we go. And get a Texas goatee. Y'all like my Texas goatee, my toe tee? I had an uncle. He had one of these things. He was from Texas. So damn it, cousin, uncle, something. It's so many people in my family. I don't even know who he is. He may not even be in my family. He might have just showed up or something. I don't know. But he is from Texas and he always had this thing. And so I'm in Texas. I got this thing. So I'm planning out my day. I definitely don't want to go to Mexico today. I want to go to Mexico, but I want to plan it. I don't want GPS to take me while I'm looking for fruits and vegetables. A lot of lessons learned. One is I got to wear garden gloves. Look at my hands. They just jacked up. I got to wear gloves. I'm doing the man thing and the gardener thing. I love to get my hands in the soil and stuff. That's not going to work out. You cannot do that because my hands are drying up because that dust gets in every little nook and cranny and it's like they're just like brittle. So I was planting this morning. I think I planted some castor and some moringa and what else I planted? Some aloe and some other things. I did another garden bed, but I wore gloves. That was one thing. I got to wear gloves. Two, I got to get rid of my man BS. This macho, I can do anything, anytime, anywhere, anyway, and, screw nature. And I kind of sound like a billionaire. Like I can just do anything. I don't need nature. I have the cure. And not push myself. So today is going to be a low work day. Yesterday I said that and it was not a low work day. And the day before that I said, and it was not a low work day. So today's going to be a low work day, more planning, getting supplies, let this stuff heal so I can do some hard work. So anyway, so I think today, we're pushing the solar panels. Well, we're pushing the implementation of the solar panels. I left the light on. I left the laptop on all that night long, see if I could drain the battery. And I didn't drain it, but I got it low enough where I could barely make coffee this morning. So today, the wind turbine might go up. And if it doesn't go up, we'll make progress in just getting it set up so that all night long, when this wind is doing this thing, it'll slowly top up the batteries throughout the night. That's why I said hybrid systems. This is why you definitely want a hybrid system. You don't want just solar panels. You don't want just wind turbine. You don't just want water. You just don't want a UFO, free energy technology. They ain't sharing with us. I've yet to see a UFO out here, by the way. But you want a hybrid system. So it tops off the batteries. Now, look at that. The desert making me dark again. Hold on. There we go. There we go. There go that mocha. Nope. Hey, hang on. Mocha, no. Afro mocha, no. Afro mocha. I'm so silly. Hold on. Wait. There we go. All right. Well, it's just not gonna work out. Wind turbine. Oh, the water condensator. That worked out well yesterday. Once again, I'll tell everybody what I'm doing here, but details more on Patreon. Appreciate everybody's support. It was a beautiful day on Patreon yesterday. Brother might be able to get some rice and some beans and some supplies and keep the build effort going. Appreciate it. And I'm coming through with my side of the bargain. I think I posted 12 videos yesterday. I'll post a bunch more today of what's going on, what I'm doing, how I'm doing it, where I'm messing up. I would not post a video of me riding down a hill on a trailer with 800 pounds of water screaming. Not going to do that because those things are dangerous. And you can't post that on social media anyway. The water condensator is working out. I was actually just transferring the water and I put it in a rain barrel I brought here from Pennsylvania. And it was set up as a flow filter for a koi pond. So it had 4 entry holes with bulkhead fittings. And so, but I didn't bring the top. So I put plastic over the top. And while I was doing it, I remembered that, this is a way that you can make, fresh drinking water through condensation, because that water ain't fresh. That's Texas water. That's almost as bad as DC water. It'll kill you. Almost as bad as Philly water. A little less radiation though. Is putting, you put a little rock, put a little weight in the center of the plastic. The water heats up during the day, evaporates on the top of the plastic, drips down and creates condensation and creates fresh drinking water. I still wouldn't drink that water, and I have no plans on drinking that water. If the zombie apocalypse happens, that'll happen. Until then, no, I'm gonna drink the water right out the bottle until I get good at my condensation game. I probably still boil it anyway. But I think I'm gonna hook that up today, just to see how much water we can create from a condensator, just passive, sitting out in the sun. What else? Oh yeah, and geothermal. That's my other priority today. I got to work on the geothermal system. It's getting hot. Yesterday, I think we got up to 96 or 98. I forgot which. So I got to do more with the geothermal, pumping air through the ground. So I got to go hit the store and get some of the tubing for that. So that's my morning. That's my morning plan. Y'all should do this too. It's a good idea to get up in the morning and think about what you failed at yesterday, what you need to do. It's not just about being off grid. It's about living life. Like, you prioritizing what you got to get done for your day. It's not about what Bill Gates want, Fauci want, the Democrats, Republicans, the King of Britain, the Queen. Is the King still alive? He dead. Is the Queen? She's still alive. She's still alive. She's probably about 800 years old. That woman. So but prioritize your day. And so this is what I do. I wake up, I drink my coffee, and I think about, what do I need to get done today? And all other requests are secondary. Whether that be from friend, family, kids, whoever, not that it's not important, and you can prioritize what they want above your day, but you need to prioritize your day. And that includes your boss. All right, so there we go. That's what I'm gonna work on today. Maybe go pick up some rain barrels, so I don't have to carry that massive IBC tote around in my trailer. I need that trailer. I got to go get wood chips. I got all these garden beds coming together. Wood chips is a part of that that beautiful mixture of what to get things growing. Hello, just caught you live. Hey, Christine Wins, good morning. I'm gonna go through comments and I'm gonna try to make this quick. I know I always say that, but I'm really gonna try to make this quick because I got a lot I got to get done. You look like a Mexican. Do I? Well, they wouldn't have let me back, Christine. Yesterday might have been the last day you'd have seen me. I almost went to Mexico. That's how Christine, you got to be careful down here. Be careful what you tell. GPS don't care about no borders or nothing. They don't care about Border Patrol. They don't care about if you caught up on your taxes or somebody gonna grab you at the border. It'll send you right across that border. Oh, you want some ice cream? Well, the closest ice cream is in Beirut. We're gonna send you right to Beirut. So probably. And Border Patrol, they all over this place. They all over this place, man. I tell you what, I'm gonna have to darken my skin up a little bit more. Good morning, Marianne. How you doing this morning? What we got? Good morning, Belinda Long here. Belinda Long, Joanne Long. Did you get your profile suspended, darling? Is that what happened? You posted something real. You told somebody something honest, and they deleted your profile, so you got a new name. Hydrate. Prince Zam every damn morning. All day. My goal, Prince Zam, is I don't let my work ethic get in the way of common sense, or what should be common sense. So every time I see the water bottle, I drink from it. Every time I think about it, I drink from it. So all day long, I'm hydrating. And that's why they woke me up this morning. No, woke me up, Prince Zam, is do I know you, or you changed your name or something? Is the Coyotes. They woke me up this morning. I've seen them. I've seen like one or two here and there, but I've never like a whole bunch of. They was like, like, I don't know if they was having sex or orgy, or they were like circling the camp, getting ready to get hydrated by eating this Negro. But no, I don't like that word. I joke with that word. I'm not a Negro. I'm not anything the Rockefellers, the landowners, the slave plantation man, anything they came up with. I'm not that. If they came up with that identity, that's not me. I'll make jokes about it, but that's not me. I'm not a part of any community other than Gerard against desertification. That's my identity right now. So hydrate all day long, Prince Zam. There's no question about it. Water is huge, which is why I'm gonna work on that condensator today, just to make sure that I can take dirty water and turn it into fresh drinking water. Good morning, Jill Johnstone. How you doing this morning? You know what? I found a diamond, girl. You need to show me if this is a diamond. I think I found a diamond out here. You know, the quickest way to get married as a man is say you just bought some land and just found a diamond. Boy, I tell you what, yeah, that anyway. I'm not gonna go there. I think I did. I'm not sure. It's a bit, you know what? It's a big piece of broken glass or a diamond. It's one or the other, or a crystal. Jill specializes in crystals. I don't know what it is, but I need you to look at this and tell me, am I rich? We might be rich, bitch. Who says that? Dave Chappelle. All right. I don't drink coffee. Sorry, dude. And that's good. You should never. Don't get started. Don't ever drink. Prince Zam, you own it. You are beating me at that game. That health game when it comes to coffee. Don't start. I only drink this because 26-year-old people used to work in corporate America and their brains used to work in the morning. And I was 29. My brain didn't work as fast, so I needed coffee to kind of get things jump started. Good morning, Muna Zabi. How's everything going out in the world? Y'all watching the news and stuff? I have not been watching your posts or the news. I don't know what's going on in that world. I know everything that's going on in my world. Coyotes, Ocotillos are putting leaves on. The desert's starting to do its own little green thing. That cactus that y'all like to eat, make the smoothies, the flat one, that sucker is starting to bloom. In my world, these things are happening. I don't know what's happening in the rest of the world. Resting is a challenge for you. It is, Christine, because my brain won't stop. It never shuts off. Even when I can get some rest, like it's always thinking about what I got to do tomorrow, what I get done today, what, you know, sometimes I actually have to, and this is why, part of the why the laptop TV was on all last night that ran the batteries down, is I need something to stop this from trying to solve problems. And I think that's another side effect of corporate America, is that I'm always trying to solve problems and it never shuts off. So I play a TV, some sci-fi or something. It'll make me think about that and not what I got to do. Then I can fall asleep. So mostly TV is a tool to put me to sleep. Grand Rising, Mandy. How are you doing this morning, Mandy? Right. Well, if you need to flee the U.S., you are good. Yeah, if I need, yeah, that's true. I get right across. But you know what? When it's time to flee the U.S., Mexico ain't gonna let us over there. I hope I look Mexican. I might have to find me a senorita or something because they're not gonna let me over. They're like, oh no, America, they finally released the real cuckoo. And that real cuckoo getting them now. Now y'all not coming over here. Mexico start building up that wall. Guadalajara, that might have been it, Lori. I don't know what town it was, but they had fresh fruits and vegetables, and I didn't get any yesterday because I got right up to a point where I saw a port of land entry and I was going to Mexico, and I said, oh no, you're not doing that to me, GPS. Nope. I didn't seen it take Michael and them on the office into a lake. Nah, I don't get down with GPS like that. Good morning, Jeannie. How are you doing this morning? How's your family doing? People go all the time to shop for the day. People go all the time. Oh, okay, yeah. And Lori, but they go with their passports and their driver's license. I don't always have my passport, my driver's license, and money. You know, I think if you go to another country, you should be prepared. We have friends who commute on here, who commute. I forgot who the sister is. She commutes to Mexico every single day. I just want it to be in my plan, in my day's plan. That's all. GPS is always taking me to the worst place, the worst routes. I don't know, Leaf Desi. I love GPS. GPS usually does me right, but yesterday she was trying to get me. She was trying to get me killed. Who's that? Leaf Desi. I ended up in a town. I'm not going to tell you the name of it, but I got to that town. It was like, no, sir, Barbarino. This is not the place for me. You start to get there, you get that feeling in the back of your neck, like, yeah, don't nobody look like me. Don't nobody speak my language. Ain't nobody driving a car like me. I'm standing out like a sore thumb. And these people don't look like they pay their taxes. Like, these people don't look like they get too damn about the laws. Okay, so it's time to go. A lot of these little towns are owned by, you know, other cartels, not the United States Incorporated, but other cartels. You got to be very careful. I'm here to stay out of everybody's way. If this is your way, I'm here. Let me know if this is your way. I'm going to get out of it. I'm here to live free. I'm not here to get in the way of anybody's hustle, jiggle, swaggle, or any of that stuff. Stay out the way. Even the United States Incorporated, they got things they got to do, people they got to kill, things they got to steal. Go and let them do whatever they got to do. I'm going another way with my life. I'm not giving any of my energy over to anything that I don't see in my future, anything that's negative, dark energy. Coyotes. Yep, Jeannie got it. That's what that coyotes woke me up. This first time I heard them, Jeannie. It's weird. Like, they were like making weird noises and stuff. So I got out and I got my camera. I want to take pictures and stuff, but I couldn't see them. They were probably over on the other side of that mountain, that hill. So, hey, Deborah, good morning. But I'm out here with the wildlife. I love it. I love animals. I can't wait to see them. And as long as there ain't 20 of them, I'm good to go. I'm jealous. I just think I just want to escape people near me. Yeah, don't be jealous, Lee Desi. Just do a plan. Don't do a plan. I've had people on top of me, under me, around me, all over me to a point where I got to a point where I could do something. I'm not trying to be alone. You know, it's like I'm not a mountain man. I'm not a isolationist. It's just I got things to do, and the only way I'm gonna get them done is if I just go do them. And you know how to say, if you build it, they will come. Hopefully, I build it. Hopefully, a few people help me, and hopefully, they come. Another. Oh, but let me clarify with people because they looking at the shower yesterday. They were thinking, "Oh, he's got a Home Depot bucket for a shower." The answer is yes. But let me clarify. I do not like man structures. I think all man structures suck. I don't like your lumber. I don't like your buildings. I don't like your houses. I don't like any of that. So none of that's staying. All of that's going. What I'm doing is putting in basic infrastructure so I can build the green buildings I want to build. From a distance, you will not know that anything is here. You shouldn't see any buildings. You shouldn't see any community. You shouldn't see anything. Everything is going to be green. From a distance, you should only see a forest, a desert forest, or let me say it the right way, a dry land forest. You will not see a Home Depot bucket with a shower spigot. That is so we have infrastructure, so we can do the building. In the future, no, it's going to be an automated thing where it monitors the water that you're using, it regulates it. It's going to have a hot and cold dial and all of that great stuff. Right now, it's just a ball valve and some PVC because initially you got to do that. You have to have a camp to build an oasis. You see what I'm saying? All right. So I just don't want anybody thinking that, oh, yeah, that's going to be his shower. Hell no. You crazy? I grew up in Rockefeller world. I'm gonna get those conveniences, but initially you gotta rough it. Another phobia, Gerard: mountain lions aging in Mexico. First of all, I ain't scared of no damn mountain lions. I ain't scared of aging. And I ain't scared of Mexico. There ain't no phobias. Ain't no no bia. Ain't none of that. I just want to know when I'm gonna be getting down with mountain lions, so I'm prepared. I want to know from an aging perspective. Am I getting wiser or am I like falling apart? And I want to know when I go to Mexico. That's not a phobia. That's I just want to know what's going on so I can be prepared. Better if that was for my carpal tunnel. No, it is not better. It sucks. But I think I've been pushing it. Yeah, Lori got the coyotes too. Lori Lines, you must be from the area. How y'all know coyotes woke me up? We need to start a GoFundMe for G a yurt. No, I don't want a yurt GoFund. I appreciate it, brother. I love that. I love that spirit. We need to go fund, not me, GoFund we. That's what we need. We need a new website, GoFund we. I don't need anybody to fund me. If I need to fund me, brother, I'll go back to corporate America and just be a little bastard. Take that money, buy me a nice house, a nice car, gets me a wife and some, no more kids. I got enough of them, and just retire. No, we need a GoFund we. Like I said, everything I'm doing, I'm giving away. So it's not me. I don't actually need anything. Partially, I feel guilty, BoFund. I've had a great life, and I know too many people who haven't. And that's a large reason why I'm doing this is there's a degree of guilt. And I think anybody who is in the middle class or above that, you should feel guilt. Guilt is a good emotion. All emotions are good emotions. What's bad about the emotion is what you do with it. Everybody who was born and you had two parents, you had one good parent, you had food, you had clothes, you had new shoes, I don't know about the school part, but school is kind of okay. But you had your bare necessities met, you should feel guilty, right? Not that you did anything wrong, but that there were people who were wrong. And so part of why I'm doing this is because there are people who don't have the resources, who need more opportunity in life, and those opportunities are being robbed through artificial scarcity and legislation. So yeah, no, I don't want a yurt. I know I said I wanted a yurt a long time ago. I don't want a yurt no more. I'm gonna do a cob house, and that doesn't fund you. You don't need any funds for a cob house. All you need is friends without carpal tunnel syndrome who want to help you put that thing together. You build it from everything on the property. All right, your tan man. Well, not really, Lori Line. It's more like blackening like a catfish. But I got a hat. I got a hat. All right, we love going off grid. All right, well, yeah, we should be. We can live free off grid if you live on the bill. Well, it's actually not the billionaires' grid. Once again, it's our grid. We built it, but they got all the tanks, the guns, the bombs, and the zombies following them. In lockstep with everything they want to do. So, in order for us to live free, we have to leave our grid and create something different from them, and then they'll come try to take that, and that's when the fight really is going to begin. Or they'll just concede and realize that, you know what, the human race doesn't want to be enslaved anymore. And we did this to them for thousands of years. Now we're going to leave them alone. All right, we just playing, y'all. We're not going to give you debt at birth so you have to serve billionaires your entire life and work in a slave plantation called a career. No, you just go live your life. You do what you love doing, and nothing on earth is cost anything. Everything on earth is free. And we have to get back to letting people live free because they're people. The human race has things to do, and none of those things are involved in putting more gasoline in billionaires' yachts, getting them 8th and 9th and 10th multi-million-dollar homes, right? That's not for us, right? That's what we've been enslaved to. So yeah, we got to go off grid. You gotta any way that you can. Off grid doesn't mean move to the desert or move off of electricity. Off grid is a thing that applies to everything. The way I think about it, Prince, is that you can off grid your money with crypto. You can off grid, and every time I say crypto, people have no idea what I'm talking about. So we might have to have a talk about that, right? You're on grid the US dollar. You realize that just our very ownership of it, our very investment in it, which is what having a bank account is, means that war exists, means colonization cannot stop. It means people will be drugged because Big Pharma is the biggest lobbyist in Washington. And the second is the military industrial complex, these Raytheons. As long as you invest in it, people will die. So off grid your money. I personally like Bitcoin, but there are other ones I like too, right? And people say, oh, well, it's no different. Oh, it's big time different. Big time different. Is it where we need to be? No. Is it a step in the right direction? Yes. Is Gerard off grid? No. There's no such thing as off gridding in America. You just pick and choose what you do not want to any longer participate in because you do not vibrate with that. You don't resonate with that. I don't resonate with war. I don't resonate with human trafficking, the number one industry in Washington right now. I don't resonate with these things. So no, off grid your money. You can off grid your water. You can get rain barrels, put them on top of your house, collect rainwater, off grid from that infrastructure water. You can off grid from electricity right where you live. A lot of people can't live out here. They want to live and have their sofas and TVs and wall-to-wall carpet, fine. But you can still get solar panels, wind turbines, depending on where you live, and still live that way. So we do need to off grid. We need to more and more move away from systems that require us engage in dark energy. All right. I thoroughly enjoy your go-to. Thank you, Cheeky Breaky. I do too. I like that. I don't even know why I like it. It's just like a strike. You know what? It makes me feel like Pepe Le Pew. Is that what his name? Was that the skunk's name, Pepe Le Pew? I like to just touch it. I know, Cheeky, that didn't sound right at all, but I like to touch it. Jackie Loesch will love your shirt. Jackie? Oh, no, that's because the color's wrong. No, the purple dragon. No, it's not purple. This is blue. Yeah, it's blue. The color is a little weird. It's blue. All right. I'm going to do some more comments, then we're going to go. Yeehaw. Yep, Lori, got to get my yeehaw together. I think did you spell it right? Yeah, no, yeehaw. Okay, I thought you put an L on the end of that. I do as well. All right, let me get through comments. Get out of here. You didn't take your sound crew, lights, and makeup with you? They're all with me, Beaufont. The sound crew, the light guy, the IT guy, the laptop guy, they're all here. Everybody is here. Laptop guy's gonna get fired. I need a new laptop. I'm running out of space. I actually had to delete a whole bunch of stuff yesterday so I can get the video of me driving the excavator. I have to make a video out of that. You need a canvas tarp. No, I need to get rid of that. I'm not investing. Who said that? Lori, I'm not investing in the structures because these are temporary. I think I mentioned that before. I don't want people to know there are humans here. When, the only way you'll know humans are here is because you'll see a lot more trees here than anywhere else. And if anything, you should think it's just an oasis. I don't want any of this to be seen. All of this is temporary. Me too. I want to go. in Mexico, but I need a plan. Same like you, Gerard. Yeah, I'd love to go to Mexico, Moon Azabi. I want a plan to go and a plan to get back if I need to, or maybe even a plan to stay if I need to. I'm afraid to go to Mexico, Moon Azabi, because I might love it. I may not want to come back here. They say, play. I have a cousin who lives down there, loves it. She was describing to me that, live in a little town. Yeah, you got to go get your water and everything, but you wake up in the morning, your neighbors sitting on their porch, they're sitting on their porch, a bunch of nice people, everybody talks to each other. You go all day, not even see police. There's no need for that. People look out for each other. I'd love to live in a place like that. Fresh fruits and vegetables, which is why the greenhouse is at the top of my priority after the heat. Dealing with geothermals, I need fresh fruits and vegetables in my life, back in my life. All right, buy them bulk. If we're talking about fruits and vegetables, Leaf Desi, I'm gonna grow them bulk, which is what I'm getting on. I got tons of seeds I need to start, and I can't start them until I get this greenhouse growing, because the air out here is just a little too dry to grow some of the things I need to. Like the army. All right, let's get down. I actually can't see the comments over here. You need the light towards you, not behind you. I said, unless you want to just a silhouette. Yeah, well, I think I fixed that. I'm just right in the cattle corner. In bulk. All right, in bulk. Yep. Oh, you need lotion gloves. What the hell is a lotion glove, Jeannie? I've never heard of that. I make my own lotion. Unfortunately, I spilled half a bottle yesterday. I used shea butter with it, and it's so hot out here, most of it melted. So when it fell over, it just went all over. But or is that just a glove that it helps absorb lotion and keeps moist? I'm not sure. The only thing I know is that I'm definitely going to wear gloves with all my gardening out here, or at least most days. I love to feel the soil, but this is a very dry, clayey soil that absorbs moisture right out your skin. Moringa, nice. Yes, Leaf does it. It is. And it can't stay out here in the winter. Not to my knowledge. I think in the winter I have to cut it back, do the chop and drop permaculture. May even have to wrap it. So I'll have some growing in the greenhouse, but others I want out here in the landscape. Yep, too much UV degradation for plastic tarps out there. Yep, both on these things falling apart. Mostly they were ripped because they came down here 60 miles an hour as tarps on the stuff I was covering. But the sun is just beating the hell out of them. It is beating the hell out of them. So it's only temporary. Well, you need coworkers. Yeah. I don't mind help at all. As long as they bring happiness and joy with them, Christine. Don't come down. I don't want people coming down here to bring sadness and despair and darkness. This is supposed to be a getaway, an oasis, not just for the plants and the coyotes and the cows and the elk and the mountain lions and all the rest of them and the humans, but it should be one spiritually. Like I'm not just putting together some sort of a tiny house community where, hey, everybody's invited. No, everybody can't come. This is the first property. I have plans on picking up more properties. There's some people who need to be on the outskirt properties and start to learn what living in sync with other people and living for other people, not for yourself, is more about. A lot of people like to bring drama, nonsense, games, bullshit, and whatever. A lot of these communities, they start, you got one freaky guy in the middle and he's trying to screw everybody's wife or whatever, or you got one person that just likes to stir up trouble and the communities fall apart. Nah, I have no interest in that. There's the first community I start. There's some minimums about who you want to be. I don't think you need to be perfect, but I think we need to have probably honest discussions about who you want to be. And are you trying to be that person, or are you just trying to be the ignorant people we are on grid, indoctrinated, and bring that off grid to people who are finding peace? Don't want none of that. Hey, Susan Hamilton, good morning. Okay, so you're in Las Cruces. Okay, good to meet you. Neighbor. That's my neighbor, Susan Hamilton. You spelled slaves wrong. All right. I'm not following y'all's replies. Let me get down. I'm way up in comments. Find a yucca tree plot and look up how the whole thing is edible. Oh, really? And the stuff you can make out of rope, shoes, lots of life. What I'm doing, Jeannie? I mentioned I'm doing yucca culture. I'm using the yucca, the dried out husk. I guess that's from the previous season. And I'm actually using it under the beds that I'm planting. The ones that I've done that, the plants are taking off. The casters love it. I got a caster that grew almost 2 inches yesterday. So they're starting to jump up. I would love to know how else to use yucca, though. I've never eaten a yucca. And I know the Ocotillo, which is also all around here. You can use that in teas and herbs and other things. And actually, it's supposed to be good for pain. I might try to make me a tea tonight and see if that helps out with this carpal tunnel stuff. Although I don't know what I'm supposed to do with this. I got to call a physical therapist and ask, are you supposed to immobilize it all day? Are you supposed to move it, or is that preventing it from healing? Jonathan close to the rescue. Who's Jonathan rescuing? What's going on? Somebody trapped in a well? Somebody cat in a tree? Who Jonathan rescuing? Hey, Alyssa. All right. I don't get all your videos. I don't get all my videos either, Christine. Don't worry about that. I say crazy stuff. You know me. You know what? Somebody said a long time ago, I was growing. One of my teachers said that, or somebody, aunt, grandmama, I don't know, somebody said, boy, everything that comes up ain't supposed to come out. Because that's how my brain works. Like, it goes to mind, it just comes right out. See, everything that come up ain't supposed to come out. I wear my life on my sleeves, Christine. I tell, I say things exactly how I say it, how I think it is. And I'll go back and rewatch a video sometimes, and I'm thinking, what the hell was I even talking about? I don't know, it was in the moment. So I don't get all my videos either. It's not about language, English being the first language or not. Gerard, the one-man cult and dictator of the state Kenyatistan, population 1. Yes, and everybody should be. Both Savanistan should be a place. Population 1. And all that matters is the things that both want, this spiritual wave, creature, energy, frequency thing wants to do. I think we ruin ourselves when we let others dictate what we do, what's right, what's wrong, what not to do, what not to do. I won't put nobody on blast, but I think I did a post the other day, and the brother was talking about how, people aren't helping. They're doing this and they're doing that, and they believe this and they believe that, and they don't do this and that. And that's who I used to be. I don't really care what people do. So that's not how you fight the system. I don't really care. Like, it's a system. You don't actually have to fight it. All you got to do is walk away from it. And as long as people have an issue with the way things are and they're modifying their behavior, I'm good with whatever people are doing. I'm good if you're at the level of switching from Democrat to Republican, go do that. If you're at the level of switching from the other way around, do that. If you're learning sustainability, do that. If you're just starting to grow, do that. Like, I'm fine with whatever level people are on, like spirituality. If they're on that level, whatever you're doing to defy the system, just do it and put your foot in it. Do your research, do it well. And if you feel that that's not working, step it up and do some more. So, I just don't like this idea of people telling what people do. Everybody should be a cult. You should be a cult unto yourself and merge and get along with other cults. But, that whole telling people what they should be doing is nonsense. I think we work better as a collective. Everybody should be off doing their own thing, and it works together. If they're doing that thing out of love and stewardship, then all this goes the right direction. So absolutely, everybody needs to start their own cult. Jeannie need to have a cult. Jeannie Jane Hesse cult, Covidians, and you get you some them goat leggings. Get a dance. Who was that? Dan Aykroyd who did that? I forgot the movie. Was that Police Academy? Get yourself a coat, get yourself a dance, a song, some underoos draws or something, and go out and save yourself. And saving yourself, hopefully you save other people too. Oh, what I was saying yesterday before the power cut out. The power cut out why yesterday? It's because I'm having an issue with the inverter. The voltage goes high on the batteries, and I'm looking into it. I have to figure out why it cuts out. But it cut me out yesterday while I was talking about chasing rattlesnakes. Absolutely. Yeah, no, I need to chase the rattlesnakes. I haven't heard them today, but there's one he's getting too close. Like I'm listening to them when they in the distance, they sound off when I'm using power tools. And as long as they're in the distance, I'm good to go. But there's one who I would say is probably within 300 feet of campground, and they can't be there. I'm not going to kill them, nothing like that, but you need to catch them and relocate them. Am I in a place I'm not supposed to be? Yeah, I probably am. But stewardship is working with the ecosystem. I'm creating a human ecosystem, and the humans are going to kill the rattlesnake if it gets too close. So he needs to go further out in the hills. And never in my life have I ever thought I'd ever be at a place where I had the mental fortitude to state that I'm going to chase rattlesnakes out of camp. That's just not something I'd ever, but that's what you got to do. You know, eventually I'll have kids around, and you can't have kids and rattlesnakes. Kids like to run, play, jump, fall, twist, spin, make sand angels, and so you can't have them around. Mountain lions, you know, javelinas, whatever they may be. If you can just show nature that, you know, you need to find a new place. We're gonna take this place for a little bit. We don't want you dead. We don't want to kill you. We don't want to eat you. That's half of my friends were talking about eating a rattlesnake yesterday. They're like, tastes like chicken. What you do is you barbecue it, you get a little pesto sauce and some pepper, and I was just like, no, I don't eat no rattlesnake. No, hell no. Rattlesnake's the nicest snakes on this planet. They're the only one that will tell you, get the hell away. I don't want to bite you. So yeah, I just need to chase him a little further out. And it may not even be catching him and taking him further out. It just might be making noise and vibration further into the hill where he's at, and to push him further out. They avoid you. They don't want to mess with us. Most animals don't have nothing to do with us. Anyway, that's what I was saying before the power cut out yesterday, and I'll mess with that inverter. It's not a high priority right now. It's the inverter. It has nothing to do with the power bank or the solar panels. The inverter doesn't, you know, it's trying to protect the batteries because the voltage is going over 28 volts. But yeah, I'll do some solar videos down the road if y'all are interested in that. For me right now, it's just geek and nerd stuff that I love. All right, needs. Figures auto knows nerd. More here. Needs. Figures auto knows nerd. More here. Okay. I'm not even judged. You know, that's why, Jeannie, you need a cult. That's exactly why. I have no idea. I don't know. That's like that Crip talk or whatever, that Crip dance thing, how the gangs talk. So I didn't understand any of that. I hear them daily. Sometimes they start in the evening. So okay, yeah, 6 p.m. I'm used to Fox, Joan Long, and the sounds they make. I'm not used to coyotes. It was fun though, listening to them. I don't know if they were playing or getting ready to eat or something, but they're like, yep, 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 yep. It was pretty neat. Okay, I was wondering about the bucket. Yeah, the bucket. Oh, Christine, yeah, the bucket. No, the bucket is because I'm tired of holding the watering bucket. So I water the plants first, and then I water me. That's the shower. I'm not doing that. Not while I'm building the camp. I do want to walk under a structure and turn a knob, and water comes out, and I can, you know, subs and get all the clay and dirt and stuff, funk everything off, and be done. Turn it off, and when I'm done, all the water seeps down through grow beds where I have other plants growing down the hill. So that's why I have it where I do. Right now, I'm not necessarily watering plants while I'm showering, and you want to reclaim and recycle all that water over and over. And that's what I do. Like even when I brush my teeth, like all that water goes into the plants. But yeah, no, there's no, long term on this particular setup, this is a natural setup. I just want this to look like a forest, more something like the Venus Project. Like you might have little tiny houses in between, but they'll be in gullies, they'll be in walapinis or places so that, you know, you want to keep the natural landscape. And Home Depot buckets, it's not a part of that landscape. That's just, it is a infrastructure to allow us to build infrastructure. You can't get 8 people building down here and they all smell like death. They all smell like desert and funk. That's not gonna, nobody's gonna, can you hold the ladder for me? And you got to put your arm under their arm or something and grab the hammer or wrench or something, and you getting onions in the face and stuff. That's not gonna work out. No, it's not gonna work out. People got to be clean. We build better and faster when we don't stink. All right, you should come to Oklahoma. Lots of laughter. Got a few pretty serious about permaculture. I will leave, Desi. Just show me where the land is cheap. Wherever the land is cheap. I have no intention of staying here. Not that I know of. I don't know. Well, maybe we'll see. I want to jump around. You know, there's, you know, we were looking in Arizona, looking in New Mexico. I think Oregon was on the list. I think Tennessee. So this is just the first stop in building communities that are off grid and sustainable. So Oklahoma might hey shoot maybe. Mm. My only requirement, leave Desi, is I'm not ended up in. I can end up in a place with some sand and dust and heat. I will not end up with snow. I've done snow my entire life. Ain't doing that no more. Ooh, heaven star. Do not get me started. I hate earthships. Nope, sorry. I do. Not that somebody can't build one around me. I don't like them. I tell you what, I love Mike, the inventor. I love the concept. I love everything he did and the direction it's taken. I don't like him because I don't agree with ram earth tires. I think I've said that before. I don't agree with recycling. I don't think it's a good idea. I think that we create our own problems. And if we keep getting tires and finding places to put them, then the corporations will keep making them. They need to stop making them. You can make tires out of hemp. You probably can make tires out of yucca. You can make tires out of so many things, but that industry is not being brought to a halt. And they're allowed to continue to do these ignorant, toxic, destructive things on our planet because we're trying to figure out what to do with the waste of the billionaires so the billionaires don't have to change. No, they need to change. That's why I don't like earthships. I don't like the idea of recycling things that we shouldn't make to begin with. I love the concepts, and I'm using some of the concepts in the Wallapeenies. Mike, who the inventor of earthships, is a freaking genius. Love him to death. I just don't like the idea of helping billionaires make more profit. That's the wrong direction. Everything that they do that's unsustainable needs to stop yesterday. That's my point. You have beautiful plans, Gerard. Thank you. I don't think I even posted all of them, Heather. I just talk about a few of them. All right, we're gonna do a few more comments and I'm gonna go. Thank you so much. Oh, my ex worked with Jeff Lawton. Stop in Jordan. What? He would help. Oh, he would help in the desert. See, look, Leaf Desi, you need to explain this to people. This boggles my mind how greening the desert is not a thing in the United States. It's insanity. All over the world, they're greening the desert. They're creating places for people who are impoverished to cultivate the land and people who aren't. But we don't do it here because we're too indoctrinatedly ignorant. There's something about here, Leaf Desi, where it seems like people just want to sit back and wait for the government to do it. Oh, people need food. The government got a department, some policies or something they're supposed to do it. Oh, people need water. The government got the policy. Oh, we need to recycle tires. Oh, the government. It's just like this weird thing where people made the government their daddy and their uncle. So bad. Didn't they call Jive Bowden Uncle Joe or something like that? Didn't they call Hillary Clinton auntie something? And it's crazy to me. If we know we're supposed to be doing these things, we need to go do these things. Don't wait for no damn government. Don't wait for your neighbor. Don't wait for the church. Don't wait for anything. It has nothing to do with government. It has to do with when we know there's something we're supposed to be doing, we need to go do it. So I love it. I love your ex. That's the right thing to do. If y'all know who Jeff Lawton is, look him up. My other favorite one is John Liu. Look him up. These places are you can cultivate them back into abundance, but you got to listen to very wise people who are actually doing it. Nothing I'm doing is theoretical. All this stuff has been done somewhere else. The only different thing about what I'm doing is I'm putting a lot of different things together, but these things have already been proven out. So they're not really even my plans. Yes, you keep looking over your shoulder. You say you're 29. I always look over my shoulder. It's called a crazy Ivan. You got to turn around. Because if I'm looking this way, running my mouth, the coyotes could be back there, like, getting ready to start with one of my butt cheeks. Like, he ain't watching. I know that right butt cheek full of juice. It was almost 100 degrees yesterday. I'm going to get that right butt cheek. No, I have to keep looking around, make sure no javelinas come. No. All right. All right, let's get down to the last comment. I got to go. All right, that's my day's plan. Everything for desertification. Love it. Absolutely. We need to fix the planet, Christine. We broke the planet. We need to fix the planet, period. I'd love to stop governments with geoengineering technologies, but guess what? They ain't going to stop, right? There's too much profit in all these 120 nations stealing the rain with these weather modification satellites. They're going to keep doing it. They classified it to keep doing it. They didn't classify it so the public could stand up and say, stop doing that. You're the cause of all of this. they're doing it because there's profit in it. So we can't wait on them. We got to go do what we need to do, and hopefully down the road, enough people will research and understand enough climate change and what actually is changing the climates from a human perspective, right? Climates are always supposed to change. You ain't never going to stop that. But we are doing extremely dumb things and letting governments continue to do them and big corporations continue to do them because we're ignorant. They need to stop. But we need to go do our own thing, and we need to stop supporting them. So yeah, there's that. We need to use a permaculture institute started not by Rockefeller. Right. Everything that they jump in, Leaf Desi, they modify and they change for their own. And this is, again, rammed earth tires, recycling the billionaires' crap so they can keep making billions of dollars of profit in it. Blaming climate change on fossil fuels and cow farts and all this other ignorant stuff. Like, it's just crazy to me. JFK told them a long time ago. And it's what is it, Leaf Desi, it's called controlled opposition, right? They look at what you're doing and they see where you're going. They see it's going to affect their profit, so they fund you. And once they fund you, they can modify what you're doing to make sure that they stay profitable. That's how they've always done this. Always be weary of some billionaire showing up, you just dumping cash on you because they're going to control that. Controlled opposition. That's how that's how they stay on top. They invest, and that's what the Rockefeller Foundation was all about. We can go back in history how they invested in all these different movements and organizations and groups and institutions, and they always had a little twist to make sure that they stay on top or their friends stay on top. It's that whole crony world. That's the problem with money. That's why money has to go away. And we have to start walking in that direction. So I use the US dollar less and less, and I use cryptocurrencies more and more. I want to create an underground cellar cave with a yurt at the top covering. Yeah, that sounds good. That sounds sexy. I love the sound of that. Underground is everything. Underground allows us to control temperatures a lot easier, which means we can be passive, which means we don't need their grid. All right. So I got a comment by everybody. Deborah's in the house. I use maps and I write out my direction on paper like this. Okay, because you're smart, Deborah. I don't. When I need somewhere to go, I say GPS. Take me. I'm a technology guy. I love doing that. Except for yesterday. All right. No, dude, I know crypto. Okay, you do good. Well, like I said, people, it's off-gridding. It's right. Not necessarily you, Prince Zam. It's just usually when I say it, there's always an anti-voice to it. And to me, it's weird because I'm like, if someone is stepping in the right direction, why would you offer any negativity up for that, right? If someone is in a bad spot and they want to step into a slightly lighter stop, or let's say it this way, if someone is in a very corrupt system and they want to move to a system that's a little less corrupt, it's a step in the right direction. We all should have nothing but positive things to say about that. And that's my take on crypto, right? It's a step in the right direction. Anything that's a step away from centralized controlled currencies is great. Can they take it and use it for themselves? Sure, they can. They take everything and use everything for themselves. But we have to continue to walk in the right directions, better than that. And there's some people, Prince Zam, who aren't like me, right? They don't have to stop at crypto. They're going straight to barter. I'm thumbs up in that all day long. I'm not trying to get people to invest in crypto. I'm trying to get them to divest in US dollar, divest in central Rockefeller, Rothschild controlled currencies. If you can go straight to not even barter, but just gift-based society, you got my thumbs up. You're not going to hear any negativity from me. I think to a degree, and it's just me, I don't tell people what to do. I'm trying not to critique other people for getting better in life. If you're getting better, get better. I got your back. I'll do anything I can to help you. I'm gonna cheer you. I'm gonna clap. I'm gonna praise you. I'm not gonna tell you, oh, well, I'm doing this and this is better than that, or don't do that because it's a waste of time. If you're gonna learn through that through that interaction anyway, right? If crypto is a waste of time, then you're gonna learn anyway, and we're all here to learn. So I don't know. That's just me. Maybe that's too hippie for most people, and that's fine. I'm okay with that. I don't care. I love y'all anyway. I really don't care what y'all post. I ain't got time to read them. All right, let's get down to it. Last 5 comments and I'm done. Have you incorporated flash flooding into your... Oh my goodness, Joan, have I? Oh, I want to show you. I'm not there technologically yet. I have the It's not a GoPro. Again, it's a ghetto GoPro. It's not the real GoPro. It's the aftermarket. It's the cheap GoPro. But I got it hooked up to my laptop, but I can't walk around with it because, well, one, when I was on the excavator, I had it inside the case, and I can't get it out the case because you actually need forearm muscles to pop it outside of the waterproof protection case, and I can't do it. I was trying to do it last night because of these damn things, the carpal tunnel. I'll try to mess with it today, but if I can get that, it's already hooked up to this, so I should be able to like press a button, it clicks over to GoPro, and I can show you the dams I'm making. If anybody's interested in that, like one of the reasons, I think I posted that on Patreon this morning. One of the reasons I selected this property as one of the first properties is because it has a lot of runoff channels for flash flooding in the desert. And anyone who just doesn't have a life like me, you got endless amounts of time to just educate yourself. Look up hydrology, right? There's a great professor, I forgot his name, but he does great talks on YouTube on hydrology and how water works and how it fills aquifers, how mountains are aquifers. The Great Pyramids, they're actually an aquifer. They actually hold water, the cracks and crevices in between, and what an aquifer actually is. But there are aquifers everywhere. You know, a rock is an aquifer. It can only hold so much water. And so when you have lots of rocks underground, they all hold water. So if you can stop water running off your property and you can dam it up with check dams and reservoirs, it allows the water to seep into the ground and refill those aquifers. So when you dig a well, you don't have to go down 900 feet. You're only going down 90 feet. All right, my battery's about to die. So this is it. So, but we'll get into that later, Joan. But yeah, this property, it's full of just runoff channels everywhere. It was why I didn't want to be in the flat desert. I wanted to be in the hills, because in putting in roads and fixing land up, it actually is forcing me to create the dams that when we get our torrential downpour, it'll hold the water. I can put that water in reservoirs, and then later through condensation, we can turn that into drinking water, aquaponic water, and all that great stuff. Hey, Nicole Harold, good morning. I got to run. Wait a minute, one more comment. Nicole said something, then let me get out of here. Fried yuca's delicious. Well, Nicole, I need your recipes, girl. I need your recipes. I'd love to. Yuca everywhere. Yuca is everywhere. I need to eat me some yuca. Need yuca in my life. I need fresh fruits and vegetables. I need to get that cactus that looks like a frying pan. I need to start eating that, because apparently there ain't no fresh fruits and vegetables around here. And until I get me some fresh fruits and vegetables, I'm not going to be myself. I look all bad because, you know, I stopped eating fresh fruits and vegetables to build all this up. But we'll get that going. Anyway, this draw, I got to get going. Y'all have a great day. I'll see y'all on Patreon shortly.
Break the chains that bind me, 'cause I wanna break the chains that bind you. Do you wanna set the world free, have perfect harmony? Isn't it time for that? Do you wanna free, boom, 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 free the people? Do you wanna free, boom, 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 free the people from the bottom to the top? Make modern slavery stop. Do you want to let go of the prisoners? See everyone happy. We can have this and more if we open up the doors. Well, what do you think about that? Do you want to free, boom, boom, free the people? Do you want to free, boom, boom, free the people and Mother Nature too? Close down all the zoos. Do you want to boom, 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 boom? Do you want to boom, 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 boom? Do you want to free,